Welcome to Rampage. Now, before I get started, I want to say clearly something. I know SmackDown has a 2.5 hour show. I have not thought about doing a review of it. I might look at it, and maybe if there's something there, I may talk on it. But I want to make it clear. I expect the ratings for SmackDown probably be better because it bled into what Dynamite did. Well, not Dynamite, but Rampage did. Flat out. There's a very good chance this will be SmackDown, this will be Rampage. I would be surprised if Rampage's numbers will be equal or exceed. If it does exceed, I'll be quite surprised. But my guess is it won't be. And I've heard so many people say, clearly there's something wrong with Rampage. It ain't getting anywhere. They need to do something. They need to change it up. Now, I've already said my piece on the situation. Rampage is not the Beast show yet. It isn't. It's meant to show the people that's on Elevation and Dark, the ones that could be on Dynamite, but there's just no room for them. That's what it should be doing. Spotlighting people that's on the roster that you just can't show on Dynamite. And the problem for me is you're not showing them. You're showing most of what bleeds over from Dynamite. Now, like I said, they need time to run it straight. They need some time to understand how they're going to book a Rampage before it goes 2 hours. Because it's going to go 2 hours and they're going to change the time period. But I'm not taking anything away. Easy SmackDown is going to beat it. If it doesn't, it will nearly equal it. I doubt it will exceed it. I doubt it. But you never know. Now, let's get into the first match, which was the best match. Matt Sydal versus CM Punk. Now, they faced each other maybe 4 times. The last time was 11 years ago. 2010. That was the last time they faced each other in any ring. Now, it's very interesting to see the stark difference between the two. But the thing that I enjoyed most wasn't about just the story, because they haven't faced each other in so long. It was that they mainly did a lot of strategy wrestling. It wasn't about high impact all the time and high aerial. There was some there. This was about psychology of wrestling. This is how they try to get the fans interested in the match. The fans were already hot as it was in Florida. They ain't no lie about that. Here, they were very hot. They really wanted to see this match. They were in the corner of either Sydal or Punk. Mainly Punk more than Sydal. And I wasn't surprised that Punk won here. And they embraced one another. Now here's the question. Who's next for Punk? He's on a steady rise going through most of the people. I still believe he will not turn heel until easily next year, maybe halfway through the year. Which is fine. Unless something special happens, he will stay face until easily next year. I'm just saying. Here's the next thing that came out on this Rampage, which this one, I don't understand why they keep doing it. And what I said earlier about the people who are TV ready, but just don't have the opportunity on Dynamite should be on Rampage, and particularly for the TBS title picture. Showing a few people before they do the brackets of the tournament they're going to set up. Why did you have the Bunny go up against Ruby Soho? Why? Did we again see Bunny? And then when the match was over, we get Penelope Forbes beating the crap out of Ruby Soho and give her some brass knucks in the face. I'm going like, why are you relying only on these two fucking women? Understand, I don't hate Penelope, and I don't hate Bunny. Bunny did a good job with the match. I can say a lot of times Bunny is off the mark, and Bunny can be okay. Sometimes she can be good. This match was not bad. She did a good job. Ruby did a good job. The match ended with Ruby winning, which was a fine, proper way to end the match. But why did it have to happen in the first damn place? Look, I understand it could be having a feud between the Bunny, Penelope, Conchi, and Anna Jay. That I can understand. But throwing Ruby in there made no sense. Having Ruby get a butt kick made no sense. They should have had someone from Darker Elevation come on the show with her. Even if they have to job to her, it would be better than what we just got. Not because the match quality was bad. It's because we've seen the same two women more than anyone else. And they're going to think, and that's the fans, are there any other women on the damn roster that's going to work for the TBS title? When you see this, now if you've not seen my Gump report on how I think the TBS title should be made, I may leave a link below so you can take a look at it. Because honestly, that would be better booking than this. Because I'd rather see women on Elevation or Dark here. Hell, why not show Kira? I'm a little botchy here when it comes to Kira Hargit. I don't know why I'm messing up Kira's name. Maybe it's because I'm angry. There you go. I'm angry not because she's going to have a feud a little bit with a Mickie James. If you've seen my NWA review, you'll understand what I mean. But Kiera pretty much here should have been in front of Ruby Soho. She should have faced her. At least that would have been a new face that we know that is working on AEW television. And I don't get it. This is stupid, showing those two women who's had more TV time than anyone. Finally, we had the Inner Circle, which had Hager, Sammy Guevara, and the Chris Jericho, the Demigod, with Junior Del Santos, with the Men of the Year. You got Lambert by their side. You got Margaret, what is the guy's name? Marganoff. I mispronounce names because I haven't watched UFC in years. And Johnny Mixed Martial Arts is very rare for me to watch it. I know who they are, but pronouncing their names and remembering them, I forget. I'm an old man, I tend to forget. But let's be honest here, guys. This was not bad. I will say Santos looked okay, but he's green. You could feel it. You could see it. They let him get a lot of offense in, saying he's a former UFC champion of mixed martial arts and everything else when it comes to Top Team. It's understandable they make him look really good. But really, he doesn't look great. He's no Shamrock. Understand? And I'm not taking anything away from Shamrock and saying Shamrock is the be-all, end-all, or pieces of crap. But Shamrock understood the business. At least once he was there long enough. He understood it. Santos doesn't. It's obvious he needs a lot of work. That's if he's going to be part of AEW and actually be a constant force in the company. Now, the Inner Circle got their butts whooped. Simple as that. Yes. And once Santana Ortiz came out, it was fine. And they are building something up to go to full gear. That's obvious. We know this. But, this is a but. Santos, if he's going to be on their TV in November, they need to show him more in the ring. They need to show him beating the crap out of somebody from Dark or Elevation in the ring on Dynamite to make it special. Yes, they are trying to put over Sky and Ethan Page. Yes, you're going to make sure Scorpio's taking care of Ethan Page, but if you're going to do Junior Del Santos, you need to put him on TV too. That's if he's going to be doing it. I'm just saying. Now, was this a good show? It was all right. The Punk and Seidel made the entire show for me personally. The middle one with the Bunny and Soho, I don't get it. I'm not against the match itself. I just don't know why they showed Bunny and Penelope Forbes instead of showing someone else who could also be shown that's going to be going after the TBS title, and going for the tournament. Just seeing 3 freaking women's not enough for me personally. I'm just saying. But do I believe it's going to pop a rating? No. It's going to be stable rating. They're going to be maybe 600, 650,000. I'm guessing. That's what I'm guessing. I don't think it's going to be 800, 900,000. I don't think they're going to go there. But do I believe SmackDown is going to beat it? Probably. But being on FS1, where barely anybody watches the damn thing, their ratings won't be much bigger, I doubt. Maybe 700,000, maybe, because they gave an extra 30 minutes. You never know. And I hope you enjoyed this Rampage review. Please give me a comment below and just tell me what you think. What do you believe? And do you really care about Rampage? Peace.